Hello, Prasanna ma'am.
Ma'am,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, fine, ma'am. Ma'am, could you please share your presentation slides just we can check whether
Okay,
the audio is
okay, okay.
good, ma'am. We can hear your
Okay.
voice.
Can you see, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you make it presentation more? Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Good.
okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes. Okay, ma'am. Okay. We will start within few minutes. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay, good morning. We will start the session within few minutes. Please wait. Good morning to one and all. With immense pleasure, I welcome you all to the inaugural session of the 6-day online faculty development program on artificial intelligence and web data extraction, from scraping fundamentals to intelligent data analytics and automation, organized by the Department of Information Technology, St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Nagarkoil. We are honored to have distinguished dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, participants, and our resource person with us today. Let us begin this auspicious occasion by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. I now invite Dr. G. Gio Jennifer, Assistant Professor, to lead us in prayer.
Almighty God, we thank you for bringing us together for this 6-day faculty development program on artificial intelligence and web data extraction, from web scraping and fundamentals to intelligent data analytics and automation. We seek your blessings as we embark on this journey of learning, discovery, and professional growth. Let us grant us wisdom to understand new concepts, curiosity to explore emerging technologies, and clarity to apply our knowledge for the betterment of education and society. Bless all the resource persons, organizers, and participants with a good health, enthusiasm, and a spirit of collaboration. May this program inspire innovation, ethical use of technology, and meaningful research that contributes positively to the world. Guide our thoughts, discussions, and activities throughout these 6 days and help us gain valuable insights that enrich our academic and professional endeavors. We place this program in your hands and seek your continued guidance and blessings. Amen.
Thank you, Madam. To formally welcome the gathering, I invite Dr. Suja A. Alex, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Information Technology, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to all. It's my great pleasure and privilege to extend a warm welcome to everyone gathered here for the inaugural session of the Faculty Development Program on Artificial Intelligence and Web Data Extraction, from web scraping fundamentals to intelligent data analytics and automation. I warmly welcome our esteemed correspondent, respected Reverend Father S. Godwin Silver Justice, whose visionary leadership and unwavering support have been instrumental in the growth of our institution. I welcome you, Father. I extend sincere welcome to our respected principal, Dr. J. Bageshwaran, whose constant support, encouragement, and guidance continue to inspire academic excellence. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
It's an honor to welcome our resource person, Mrs. M. Prasanna Kumari, whose expertise in the fields of artificial intelligence, data analytics, and automation will enrich today's session with valuable learning opportunities for all the participants. I welcome you, ma'am. I also extend a cordial welcome to all faculty members, research scholars, and participants from various institutions. Your participation reflects lifelong learning in emerging technologies. I welcome all the participants. I am confident that all the sessions will be highly informative, interactive, and beneficial to all the participants. Once again, hearty welcome to each one of you and wish you an enriching learning experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam, for your warm words of welcome and encouragement. It's now my privilege to invite Dr. J. Mageshwaran, Principal, St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, to facilitate the gathering.
Reverend Father Correspondent, resource person of today's session, Dr. Prasanna Kumari, Professor of Computer Science, Data Sciences, Vidya Jothi Institute of Technology, Dr. Suja Alex, Head of the Department of Information Technology, Mrs. Inasi Linetta, Coordinator of this workshop, Dr. Gio Jennifer, Co-Coordinator of this FDP, my dear faculty members of Information Technology, delegates of this FDP, good morning. I am very happy to note that the Department of Information Technology of St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering is organizing a faculty development program on AI and web data extraction from web scraping fundamentals to intelligent data analytics and automation. It's my duty to congratulate the organizers for choosing the right title for this faculty development program. Regarding this web scraping into intelligent data analytics, this web scraping focuses on extracting data from websites and web pages. This bridges the gap between raw, unstructured internet data and actionable business intelligence. It transforms the disjointed web text into structured data sets that power data science, machine learning models, and strategic decisions. Transitioning from basic scraping scripts into intelligent data analytics involves a clear multi-step pipeline where raw HTML is gathered, transformed, and finally turned into visual insights. While looking into the web scraping into data analytics involves four phases: extraction phase, transformation phase, analytics phase, and advanced analytics using AI and
அதை வச்சு ஒட்டரை வச்சு இங்கே பெருக்க வந்தாங்கன்னா பிரச்சனை இல்லை தலைவா. வரமாட்டேன் தானே பெருக்க. அப்போ தேவையில்லாம திரும்ப உங்களுக்கு ரெண்டு பேர்.
I request the delegates to kindly mute Mr. Gautam Siddharth. Yeah, please. Thank you. And we all know that artificial intelligence is the broadest category. Machine learning is a specific approach within artificial intelligence. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning using neural networks, and LLMs, specialized type of deep learning models based on language. And I'm very happy to note that the organizers, they have identified the right topics for this FDP, ranging from foundations of AI, foundations of web data extraction, Python-based scraping, cloud LLM models, LLMs in web data extraction, and AI-powered web scraping. And also, I am very happy to note that the organizers, they identified the experts from leading academic institutions and software industries. And the academicians who are going to act as the resource persons in this FDP are from Vidya Jothi Institute of Technology, Telangana, St. Joseph College of Engineering, SRM University, and Mallepalli College of Engineering and Technology. And regarding the experts from software industries, Maffair and JK Web Technologies. Therefore, once again, I congratulate the organizers for choosing the right title, right topics, and identifying the right personalities. And on behalf of the management of St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, it's our pleasure to welcome all the delegates once again. And the outcome of this FDP, it should be guiding quality projects in this domain with UG, PG, and research scholars, and doing research in this domain and applying for some research projects with the funding agencies also. And this once again, our congratulations to the head of the department, coordinator, co-coordinator, and the faculty members of information technology of our institution. And our hearty welcome to the resource person of today's session, Dr. Prasanna Kumari ma'am, and best wishes for the success of this faculty development program. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and continued support. I now request Reverend Father S. Godwin Silver Justice, correspondent, St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, to deliver the inaugural address and formally inaugurate the faculty development program.
Good morning, all of you. Respected principal of our college, the delegates from other colleges, the head of the Department of Information Technology, all the faculty members, participants, once again, good morning to all of you. I am indeed happy to present before you about the excellent FDB program, Artificial Intelligence and Web Data Extraction, from web scraping fundamentals to intelligent data analytics and automation. Probably this is the need of the hour, especially the artificial intelligence is creeping into all the branches. Anywhere and everywhere we go, we talk about artificial intelligence. Rather, we are forced to think of artificial intelligence in all the field. Therefore, information technology is the base. Being it as a base, we need to integrate such intelligence into our way of thinking. That's why the faculty development program you have organized today, really a tremendous effort for all the faculty members who are participating, for enlightening them into such era, artificial intelligence. As we listen to our principal of our college, the internet contains vast amount of structured and unstructured data, of course, but artificial intelligence helps to structure them, collect them automatically, classify them, clean them, analyze them, report them, and all that happens through artificial intelligence in a fruitful manner. And we are able to trace out the data that are needed for our purpose, especially for our business or whatever concerned in the field. And what are the benefits that we understand through this web extraction? Faster data collection, higher accuracy, scalability across millions of web pages, reduced human efforts, real-time intelligence generation, better business decision making. All that is a great benefit for through artificial intelligence in the IT field. Therefore, this FDP may be a great eye-opening for all the participants today to integrate yourself into such artificial intelligence and making use of that AI tool into your way of thinking and doing. Therefore, I appreciate our information technology department, especially the head of the department, who has been organizing this as a backbone of this program and inviting everyone into this system, which is really needed for the hour. Wish you all the best, and I wish you a great success in this FDP. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father, for your enlightening and motivating address. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed resource person for today's technical session on foundations of AI. Ms. Mallepalli Prasanna Kumari is currently serving as Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Data Science at Vidya Jothi Institute of Technology, Telangana. She holds a BTech degree from Mallepalli College of Engineering for Women an M.Tech degree from Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology, and is currently pursuing her PhD at Oxford University. With over 12 years of teaching experience, she has been actively engaged in delivering courses such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, data structures, and software engineering. Her research interests include artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, and AI applications in agriculture. She has participated in more than 60 faculty development programs and several workshops, completed 6 NPTEL certifications along with numerous professional certifications, and has made significant research contributions. Her research paper was accepted in the prestigious 70th International CompsNets Conference in 2025, and her patented invention titled Pest Removal System stands as a notable achievement. She has also been the recipient of a travel grant in recognition of her academic contributions. Beyond her academic and research accomplishments, she is widely appreciated as a dedicated mentor, inspiring teacher, and passionate researcher. We are delightful to have her with us today to share her knowledge and on the topic foundations of AI. Uh, Before the technical session, now I request the participants to turn on the camera for photo session. Please turn on the camera for photo session. Okay, thank you. Before we proceed with the technical session, on behalf of the Department of Information Technology, I express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed dignitaries for gracing this inaugural session with their presence and for their inspiring words of encouragement. We thank Reverend Father S. Godwin Silver Justice Correspondent and Dr. J. Mageshwaran Principal for their valuable time and continuous support towards academic excellence and professional development. Thank you, Father and Sir, for joining us this morning. With your permission, we shall now proceed with the technical session. Once again, thank you for your gracious presence. Thank you. Now I request our esteemed resource person to share the screen and take the session, ma'am. The session is yours.
Yeah, good morning to all. Everyone who have joined in this session. I sincerely thank to Suja ma'am who have invited me for this session as a resource person on foundations of AI. Now I will share the screen. Is my screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. I will continue. It's my great privilege to speak on this today's topic, foundations of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, as we all know, today we all doing on the basis of AI only by taking the help of AI. Though we have many sources for our work, this AI today powers more on health in on all fields, healthcare diagnosis, in autonomous vehicles, agriculture, academics, financial systems, etc. So today the situation is if we don't adopt the AI, the future will run by the AI. Hi everyone, this is Mallepalli Prasanna Kumari. I am the assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering Data Science at Vidya Jothi Institute of Technology, Nagar and Mallepalli. Currently I am dealing with subjects of AI. I am known as an AI expert in my college, and I also deal with a number of guest lectures on artificial intelligence and machine learning. So today we will start with our topic, foundations of artificial intelligence. Here in this in this foundation of artificial intelligence, not only we will talk about artificial intelligence, we will also discuss some of the topics arise where we can use this artificial intelligence and discuss some mathematical formulations, some uh, learning paradigms and future research directions. So I request all the participants who are joining in this part of foundations of artificial intelligence topic mainly concentrate on the future directions and some of the tips which I am going to deliver in this session. So artificial intelligence foundations. So what is the need to learn to know about this artificial intelligence? Mainly, without this artificial intelligence has been evolved as a theoretical concept at the first. Later on, it has become a transformative technology, influencing each and every aspect of our society. So here we will learn from today's session. We will learn in this today's session from symbolic reasoning to the foundation. So I will also explain you how to design this AI and what is the source for designing this AI. Coming to the artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? Actually, what the definition we know is which mimic as human is an AI. But how the artificial intelligence is mimicking as human and how who is making that AI to mimic as human. For example, if we take the ChatGPT, if we give a topic, if we give a question, it will give the answer differently if we ask 100 times also. So once we have to think how that AI is giving the different types of answers for same question without matching with the sentences for one and the last we are giving the 100 times also. Is it right? So here, what is happening behind this AI? ChatGPT, not only ChatGPT, any AI tool we will use. If we give a single question, it will give more than. If we ask that same question more than 100 times also, more than 100 times also, the answer is different. So what is happening is, so first we will see according to the definition, standard definition, it is a science and engineering which makes machine intelligence, especially the computer programs. Here, what happens behind this AI? Can anybody tell why the ChatGPT is giving the answers differently for the same question? Participants, why the ChatGPT is giving different answers for the same question? How it is giving the different answers for the same question? Actually, what happens is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
This yeah. So if we this is middle of the topic which I am going to explain. Before that, we have to know why the how the AI is giving the different answers for the same question. If you see this image, this is the image which I have written for my students in our college. So here, if you see this image, the artificial intelligence covers everything machine learning and deep learning. Previously, this AI has been considered as a theoretical part. Later on, by considering by due to adaptation, machine learning and deep learning has been evolved. So, how the AI is giving the different answers? You can see here, this AI enables machine to think, machine to mimic as human behavior. So how it is mimicking as human behavior? This all involves in the era of machine learning. In machine learning, we are going to train the machine on some particular topic. Here, the training, whatever we do to the machine, we call here as a model. This model will be trained, tested, and the accuracy will be finding out to make as to make the machines mimic as human. So this is the transformative to the AI. AI, before mimicking as human, it is previously will be trained as a model. Here, the model what we train to the machine is called as a machine learning. Later on, in-depth topics, deep learning has been arised, and in deep learning, after deep learning, now presently we are hearing the word as Gen AI. So whenever the beauty of this artificial intelligence is the AI once got trained by the human, it will never and ever stop at its stage. It will be updating by itself for each and every sentence we give in the ChatGPT. Suppose if we give what is some topic, if we give what is an robotics, if we type that, the AI first gives one answer. Later on, if you observe in ChatGPT, I will show you. You will see the real time how the ChatGPT works. See here, you can see some data is given in this chart. Have you, do you observe here? We will have some feedback, good response, bad response, etc. Is it right? This is the source for the AI to give the different
Ma'am,
answers.
screen is not visible now.
Screen is not visible. No? Wait.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
now it is visible, ma'am.
Ah, yes, ma'am. Now it's visible. Your screen is there.
Now we
Window
will
screen is
see.
there.
Okay.
Yes.
We will see the small example how the AI gives a different answer for one single question. Here I have given a question: what is robotics? See, using of AI tool for our academics, for our work is not any wrong thing. But how we use it is a question. So here, what is robotics means it has given some theoretical part. So at the last we can see this copy response, good response, bad response, etc. Share anything. The later on the feedback what we give. So again, if I give the response like this, good response, again what is robotics? You can see the different. Have you observed? Here you have seen the different images. For example, here we will see the different images, but both are belonging to this robotics only. Yes. So how it is happening is humans, we humans, if we learn something, if we learn something, according to our high human psychology, we will not get updated, we will not try to update the answer. Whatever the answer we are learning, that only we are going to be stick. But AI, it will update itself for each and every sentence it is giving. If it is giving the sentence one for the same question for the next answer, it will update its sentence two by updating itself by updating its code with or the without information of the owner. Why I am talking here the owner is, suppose in machine learning, if I am training the model, I am the owner of that model. So here there is no rule for the AI to inform me before updating that model, before updating that code. So here the AI has been become a transformating technology and adaptive technology nowadays. So here the main thing is what machine learning. Main thing is the model we train in the machine learning. Here in this machine learning, the training of the model. Once we know how to train a model, we can develop any model on any technology on any topic. It's completely within our hands. If we train a model, if we make an epoch's accuracy good, then that model will be forever acceptable. If we are making just more than 75%, if it sticks to 75 to 76%, then it is acceptable and we can develop an AI. Okay, so here we can coming to the actual topic, the artificial intelligence. It is to make the machine mimic as a human. So now, what is an AI? Clear? Why to use AI is, we have learned the AI is explosion of data for increasing computational power, availability of big data set, advances in algorithms, need for automation. So let us know, why has AI become so important? The first and utmost reason is the generation of enormous data. A generation of enormous data. The example I can tell is the example I can tell is, suppose if we are dealing with a textbook on robotics. Nowadays, our generation, except till our generation, we used to use the textbooks, but these present generations are not having patience to explore the textbook. That's why we are using AI too. So here I have given a good response and bad response. If I'm not having the patience to read all this, to all this the data, enormous data generated on what is robotics. If I have give what is robotics, give me in single paragraph. Yeah, this is the reason why we use AI. So, because of the enormous of data available nowadays, this ChatGPT, enormous data available nowadays, and no patience to explore all that data, this AI has become an important tool. Most of the students, whoever are joined, should accept with this. Why? Because the answer is your one day preparation for your next day exam. So, according to recent estimates, more than 500 million terabytes of data has been generated every day, and the second reason is the advances in computational infrastructure, GPUs, extremely LLMs. The third one is the cloud computing platforms, where we have the access to massive computational resources. So here, so the most important thing is modern organizations, modern technology seeks intelligent automation which is capable of enhancing efficiency and reducing cost and supporting decision making. Next, coming to what is intelligence. What is intelligence? What is intelligence? Can anybody answer? First, before we go for the artificial intelligence, to know about what is artificial intelligence, anyone participant can answer what is intelligence? Simple. The answer is here. The simple answer is
Understand.
learning, learning, reasoning, problem solving, adapting, creativity. Is it right? So why I am telling that learning, reasoning, problem solving, adaptation, and creativity are the intelligence. So before we discuss about artificial intelligence, we must understand what is intelligence. Here, humans learn from experience. Machines learn from humans. Is it right? Humans learn from experience. Machines learn from humans. They reason logically, they solve problems, perceive their surroundings with senses, We adapt to new environments, exhibit creativity based on that adapted environment. Modern AI systems certainly learns and recognize patterns, but they truly understand and remains as an open research question. The artificial intelligence will depends upon mainly four perspectives. First one is the thinking humanly, thinking rationally, acting humanly, and acting rationally. It's a branch of computer science, uses computational models, that is machine learning models, to perform tasks which previously required human intelligence. So here, the previously required human intelligence, why we are giving here is previously we do the machine learning. So here, most probably, can you understand this writing? Yeah. Coming to some of the terms of artificial intelligence, here by seeing this picture, rather than the last picture, you can understand more easily because it was this I have made in my notebook to make understand, because in this single picture you can understand what is machine learning, what is artificial intelligence, what is deep learning, and what is Gen AI, etc. Gen AI is not there in this, in the next picture, and what is data science. Suja ma'am,
Ma'am?
if anybody needs this handwritten on AI, I have made some 50 pages of handwritten on AI.
Okay,
Uh,
ma'am.
as this can, it is not possible to explain all this in this 1 hour of span of time. If anybody needs, you can mail me or WhatsApp me, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. If you
Okay, ma'am.
share the details, means we can share in our group, ma'am, WhatsApp group, so that the participants can make use of this notes.
Because this 50 pages notes doesn't
Oh,
require any AI tool also, any
okay.
textbook and AI tool. Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Okay. Thank you very much.
I will continue with this. So here, coming to the, already we have learned what is AI and machine learning. Coming to the deep learning, this deep learning consists of this deep learning deals with all the function of structure and functioning, training, testing, neural networks, ANN, CNN, RNN, and RNN. So let us know the detailed definitions of this. Artificial intelligence, which mimics as human. To mimic as human, the machine learning has evolved to train a model by the human. In this, machine learning is a subset of AI. So to use the different types of mathematical framework, to use the simulation, deep learning has been evolved. So here the students I will the participants, I will explain you how to simulate the data also. So in the deep learning, the Gen AI has been evolved to use the generative contents like text, images, and code based provided input. Now coming to the types of AI, the next topic is the Turing test. Why I have included this Turing test in this foundations of artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence is in 1950, Alan Turing proposed he has raised a question that do machines can think? Person was the Alan Turing. He has raised a question that do the machines can think? So to address this question, he proposed a name game known as the Turing test. This Turing test is a game name which was first proposed by the Alan Turing. So in this test, the interrogator, you can see the two images, a human and a machine. The interrogator communicates separately with the human as well as the machine. So if the interrogator cannot reliably differentiate the machine from the human, the machine is said to be exhibited as an intelligent being. So here the modern language models LLM demonstrate an impressive conversational abilities, raising renewed discussions about the relevance and the limitations of the Turing test. So that's why we tell the Turing test involves the interrogation, communication between the human and the machine. Coming now to the evolution of AI. Evolution of AI. So evolution of AI. The evolution of AI starting I have picked only the main points, main things from the evolution of AI. So starting from the 1950 to 2025, you can see the first Turing game was involved. Next Dartmouth conference. Next expert system, Deep Blue, learning DL revolution, Chat GPT, and agentic AI. I will discuss you some of the main points here. Yeah. This is the evolution of AI. This is the in detail evolution of AI. In 1950, Alan Turing has raised a question that whether the machine can learn. Machine can learn. Later on in 1952, first machine learning program 57, Rosenberg 1979, standard for developed first self-driving car which can navigate and avoid obstacles in road. Next, recurrent neural network has been developed. Recurrent neural network has been developed. Later on, different algorithms has been developed. So here, in 1956, Dartmouth conference has been conducted, where number of discussions has been undergone or in adopting an AI. Previously, this AI has started from 1956, but adoption has been done after 1960. A lot of question and answer session has been carried out in this conference on why AI, what is AI, how can be AI. Because whenever if we are interested in introducing some technology, there will be some do's and don'ts. Before we are adopting do's, we have to concentrate more on don'ts also. So regarding on this Dartmouth conference, later finally the AI has been uh, made as a transformative technology. Later, 1980 expert system has been developed, where in this expert system the concept of agent has been evolved. Here the agent is the agent can be a human while developing a model in machine learning, and the agent can be the system which works as an AI. Here we most of the expert system has been involved. Later on 1997, Deep Blue has been introduced. In 2012 recently, deep learning revolution has been introduced. 2022, number of AI tools like ChatGPT. Now the present generation is agentic AI, Gen AI. So here we have seen the topic as an expert system. So here, who is an expert system? Here, the AI systems has been involved to do the simulation decisions by making human abilities expert in particular specific domain. Then later on, robotics, AI-powered machines to perform autonomous tasks. Nowadays we are seeing number of autonomous tasks starting from the home appliances to the autonomous vehicles, healthcare, and agricultural systems. So I will show you in a simulation and application. So this is one of the application has been done by me by using an AI. Here I have trained a model. Actually, my research work is in agriculture. That's why one of the model I'm showing as an example, because now we have discussed a topic as a simulation of decision. That's why I'm showing this. So this is a simulation decision which I have made by previously trained by training a model on agriculture data sets. Okay, you can see here. Here I have trained a model on the different types of pests. My model contains the trained model of images containing more than 30,000 images, which I have made this model for, which will be helpful for the farmers who are not educated. This is a simulation graphical representation where I am telling if it is implemented as a real test through robot, it will be helpful. You can see the X marks. The X marks are pest, and the yellow color image you are seeing here is a robot. Actually, it is not a robot, but I have done with my little knowledge. I have made one image to move throughout this. So here, observe for each and every execution. I have clubbed all the execution here, all the runs here in a single window. Observe whether any two executions are same. Any two executions, any two runs are same. Observe. You observe kindly. Here we will get the answer why AI has become more important here. The participant should answer whether it is giving the same execution or not. Now one execution is completed. This is second execution. Second, this is third. This is fourth. This is fifth. Yeah. Now tell me, do you observe any single run as same? Any single run as same? You can give it the chart in chart box. Any single run as same? Here, here by this we can understand that know why AI has become an important nowadays. Now coming to the types of AI. So here AI is divided based on two. One is based on capabilities, another one is based on functionalities. Based on capabilities, the AI is divided as narrow AI, general AI, super AI. Based on the functionalities, AI is divided based on functionalities, reactive machines, limit memory, theory of one, self-aware AI. We will discuss on the based on capabilities types of AI. Narrow AI, it is also called as weak AI, which includes examples include speech recognition system and recommendation engines. Next, coming to the general AI, artificial general intelligence, it refers to machines processing human-level cognitive capabilities across multiple domains. Coming to the super AI, it represents hypothetical intelligence suppressing human capabilities. Currently existing now, all or whatever the AI we are using is comes under the narrow AI. Now, interdisciplinary nature of AI. Interdisciplinary nature of AI. AI is involved. Artificial intelligence is itself is an interdisciplinary. Why we tell is there is no field where AI is not used. Starting from the home to the universe to the solar system, the AI is used in one or the other way in each and every field. So here, what involves in AI to be used in each and every field? It involves mathematics, which provides formal foundations. It involves statistics, which suppose uncertainty modeling. It involves computer science, which contributes algorithms and frameworks. It involves in neuroscience, which inspires neural architectures. It involves psychology, which informs cognition and learning. It involves linguistics, which suppose natural language processing. It supports natural language processing. It involves philosophy, which addresses reasoning, ethics, and consciousness. So, therefore, we tell AI is an interdisciplinary nature of it. It either involves or it is an interdisciplinary. So, whatever the model, starting from the neural networks, deep learning, Gen AI, machine learning, and AI, the last AI to mimic as a human, all will be involved in one or the other. That's why we tell it is an interdisciplinary nature. Now coming to artificial intelligence foundations. Artificial intelligence foundation. These are the main seven pillars of AI foundation. These are the seven pillars of AI foundation, which involves a searching, representation, reasoning, learning, planning, perception, natural language processing, searching. So these, without any one of the pillar, AI cannot become and transform into technology. Coming to why we are telling these seven components makes the classical foundations of AI. Search algorithms enables the problem solving nature. Here, whatever the video now we have seen, the trained model. To make to develop a model, we need an algorithm. Is it right? Without the algorithm, how can we develop a model? How can we train a model? So here, searching of algorithms enables a problem solving techniques. This knowledge representation. By using knowledge representation, we can organize the information about the whatever the model we are training. We can organize the information about each and everything about the world. So the next one, reasoning. Reasoning mechanisms derive conclusions because based on the knowledge representation, based on the representation of the model what we have done, this reasoning will derive the conclusion on that, well, how the model can be used, how the model exhibits, how the model can be useful for the society, whether it can be used forever, whether this model is helpful to the society, whether it is marking up to the accuracy, whether its drones will harm will be will act as an harmful for the society. This all will come under the reason. Next, after we come to a conclusion about the model brain, the learning enables us to adaptation of the data of that model. Next, planning supports that goal behavior and perception allows the system to interpret sensory information, sensory data. Next, natural language processing makes the human computer interaction perfectly. These modern AI system integrates all these capabilities simultaneously. Mathematics behind this artificial intelligence. Here you can see some of the topics. I have taken only some of the topics. Linear algebra, probability theory, statistics, calculus, optimization and information theory. Dear student, here you can see here I have used some mathematical formulation. You can see here you can see here the total time taken, number of detected time, distance, accuracy. For all these in the code itself, I have given some mathematical formulation, including the algorithms, and to calculate the speed, frequency, etc. So here usage of this mathematical formulations is important when we are developing a model and when we are making the robot to act as a brain. The main thing we use here is some of the linear algebra concepts, the later on probability theory and statistics, calculus and optimization. Here, what is optimization? Anybody can answer what is optimization? So what is optimization? Here we have taken number of we are getting number of graphs among this all these paths. If we need if we need the best path which we can travel throughout all the best in less amount of time by discovering everything is the best solution is called as an optimization. So here coming to the first linear algebra. Here, every modern AI algorithm from linear to LLMs is built upon some mathematical principles. So, coming to the linear algebra enables representation as well as for manipulation of the data, where this uncertainty will be handled by using probability theory. So here we take the calculus because this calculus will help us in finding of the optimization path and taking of the optimization solution from all available solutions. Coming to the last information theory. So based on above all these content, the information theory will be generated. Coming to the linear algebra, in linear algebra AI, we will use the scalars, vectors, matrices, and tensors. which is scalars, you all know, or which is single value, multi-dimensional, one-dimensional array, vectors, matrices, two tensors, multi-dimensional array. So I have taken one mathematical operation which I have used in this. So in this mathematical operation, you can say y equal to wx plus b. Here, this mathematical equation is similar to the base rule. So here, where we tell that x and y are the input and output vectors, where y is continuously will be dependent on this x vector. W is a weight matrix and b is the bias vector. So here this W denotes the learnable weights and the diastem shifts the activation. The resulting output Y is transformed through is generated continuously by depending upon this X vector. Coming to the probability theory in AI. In probability theory, we use for handling uncertainty, prediction, decision making, risk assessment. So I will show a clear cut examples for this. Yeah. Here, for, for all this, hello, hello, ma'am, are you able to hear? Are you able to hear, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. So here, based on this, for handling uncertainty, prediction, decision making, and risk assessment and optimization, I will show you the best example. So this is one of the application done by me. This is another application. Okay. Yeah. So here you can see this same concept with the simulation done there. Here I have developed some one of the algorithm which I am not revealing that because it is yet to be patented. So here in this you can see all the dotted marks. Is it right? Is it visible? All the dotted marks. This all each and every dotted mark is one of the path done by the robot. The robot is moving in different paths for one of the single run where it is covering all these five tests. Can you see the difference? One is green color, red, orange, and yellow. So here, among that, the robot selects only one single path, which is in red color, which is in red color. This will be taken as an optimized path, selected path by the robot, and it will inform the farmers. Have you observed this? Can you observe everyone? I will show you the second example, five examples. Observe clearly. Take 1 minute or 1 second. Take 1 second. You see. In all this, it will move different parts, but the robot selects only one single part. So why it is like that? Can anybody tell? Can anybody tell? In all the five images, the robot is selecting only one single path rather than selecting all the paths. Why? Because the here we have designed such that instead of wasting of the time in all the directions, we select only one single path, which is the best path, which solves all problem solving, which moves in less time, which covers the less distance. So this is called as an optimization. Optimization, handling uncertainty, predicting whether there is best or not, decision making, risk assessment. Here it will make a decision to select which is a optimized path. Will select the ratio. Okay. Next, statistics is all some of the formulas. That's coming to the uh, yeah. So I want to discuss. So actually, we understood. I hope everyone understood what is AI, how we can use AI. Is it right? Yeah, optimized path. Uh, Everyone understood what is AI now. And now, let us know. Now we are ready. Now we have understood what is AI. So now we have understood what is AI. So how will AI help us? Most of you, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? AI is taking out our jobs. First question. The second question, to the students we are teaching in our institutions are depending on AI or are depending our lecture notes. First, message in the chat box. Yeah, message in the chat box. So AI is taking our jobs, not only the teaching, not in every field, in academics, in softwares. Is it right? Yes. Is AI taking our jobs? Next, the second question is, for the second question, I expect most of the answers from do the students in our institutions are adopting most to the AI or adopting for our learning notes, teaching notes. Are they concentrating on our learning notes or their AI? Yes. Do the students, whatever the students we are students we are teaching, are they depending most on AI tools or on our notes or textbooks? They are they are not at all having the patience. Most of them are don't know where the library, where how to use the textbook. They don't know. In AI, most of the answers are coming. Most of the answers are coming, but they don't know how to select that answer. They don't know how to select that answer. See here in this chat GPT, now the chat GPT we are using in the morning, this chat GPT will give number of answers. Which answer is correct? Which answer is applicable? Not all answers applicable for the whole for the question we have given for our goal. Only a single answer will be applicable. So here the students are not recognizing how to Why the textbook and why the AI? They are depending on AI. They are depending on AI. That's why they are losing most of the jobs. Do you agree with me? They are depending on AI. That's why they are losing most of the jobs. They should know why AI. They should know why AI. If they concentrate, this will be some negative with the students. They should concentrate on the textbook. Next, the learning notes which we are providing, the learning material which from us, to know why AI, how can we use AI, because by the next 2 to 3 years, AI will do not all of our jobs. You can take in any field, all of our jobs, unless and until we adopt AI in a correct way. Unless and until we adopt AI in a correct way, we should know how to use AI, because most of the most of the highest paying jobs now is the AI engineer rather than the person who knows coding. Previously, in our generations, we fall on we mainly concentrated on the institute. We used to go to the institutes for learning programming, but that also is nowadays is being done by the AI, because I already told you that AI will update itself for each and every sentence we give, for each and every single typing of text. So here, to make our job safe, we should learn how to use AI. This is the main concept now. This is the main technology now. How to use an AI. How to use an AI. How to train a model. Before, I don't know how to train a model. Before I entered into the research, I don't know how to train a model. One of our one of our supervisor, he helped me. He has told me about this training of the model. Then after that, I have trained more than 6 models by using this ML. So here you can use AI, but you should know in a correct way. If you adopt to this AI, damnly, I will tell that no job will be there. This AI will rule our humans. This AI will rule the humans. But the thing is, we should adopt the AI, and I will tell you some of the courses to learn AI. Madam, textbook is not enough. Madam means textbook is I not a only textbook is enough. We should know in a practical implementation of AI. Textbook is a theoretical referred textbook which will be given as per the universities. But along with that, we should learn AI in a practical way. I will show you the different courses available to know about AI. This is one of the course you can learn through Google Cloud, IBM, Introduction to Generative AI Learning for Google. You can take the screenshots, or you can note down Introduction to Generative AI Learning for Google. The next one is AI for Business Specialization, which is given by Coursera. AI for Business Specialization, which is given by Coursera. This course I highly recommend for all the people who are in corporate field, who are presently working, though they are seniors, at most seniors also. I recommend this course to be learned to secure their jobs for future. Next, third one is the Great Learning. This is the course given by the Great Learning ChatGPT for beginners, Great Learning Academy. So here, this is most suitable. I told you that how why the ChatGPT is giving the different answers for the same question. If you give any number of times, you will get the clear. Already I have given the answer. You will get a clear idea on this. Next, AI for everyone. This is also Coursera, given by the Coursera. AI Foundations for Everyone by IBM is the most highly recommended course for everyone. AI Foundations for Everyone by IBM. Okay, I highly recommend all this. Coming to the I will show you one of my invention, patented invention using AI. Yeah, is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay. So here you can see different screens in single window. How it is possible is uh, already we have seen these images. This is the simulation. The second stage, the third stage, based on by considering this only, I have done this. I have done this patent invention. So this patent invention is mainly on that simulation regarding the my research area, that is agriculture. You can see here code and the three schemes. Tell me what is happening here. You can see the images. What is happening here? Here I have kept one leaf, and this is the results of that leaf, where the dots has been captured by my camera as it detected some pest. Okay, this video is the continuation of that. So the main idea is previously Previously, we have done some simulation that robot is moving towards all, detecting the pest and telling us the optimized path. So this is the second stage. This is the second stage. So in my phone, I have given one leaf image. You can observe the three windows, what it is detecting, what it is predicting, what we have discussed, prediction and discussed. We have discussed no that. So what this is detecting? Can anybody message in the chat box? What it is detecting? Here it is detecting some pest is there. Uh, Please take care. So here this is the screen which I can see in my system. This is the developed prototype by me. You can see the water is pouring when I have showing the phone. It's the same image. The participant, please observe here. The same image which I am showing in my phone here in this video, the same image I have shown in the previous video also. Observe what is happening when that image is shown. So what is happening here when the image is shown? So The model which we have developed has been perfectly working for different perfectly working for different types of executions. Now coming to the conclusion. Here, in my foundations of AID in this topic, conclusion means not fixing to only one slide. So here, what what we have learned, what is the future, and what are the different applications of future in different fields. So first, we will see about conclusion of this AI. The AI has been evolved from symbolic systems to foundation models. It has become a transformative model, adaptive model in each and every field. It involves mathematics, data, and computation, and also the different as pillars of AI. Future AI. Now only the AI has become an autonomous AI has been involved in autonomous systems. In future, it will be an explainable AI. Future of AI. AI will automate repetitive tasks. New jobs, there are number of new jobs in AI. As an AI engineer, as a prompt engineer, AI ethics and human AI collaboration will come. So here why I am telling as a new jobs in AI is most of the companies are looking for the people, the young generation people who can effectively develop the machine learning model to, on different areas in different topics where we can convert into machine such that it can easily give unique as an human in each and every perspective. Not in agriculture, not in academics, not in as an robotics, not in satellites, etc. etc. There are numerous topics and numerous fields, different and emerging fields, different past fields where it requires technically developed. So here we know that the AI is replacing the human, but we should make the how to use an AI in each and every field. That is an AI engineer. This AI engineer, prompt engineer, AI ethics and human collaborative theory. These are the most paid fields nowadays. The students who start from the starting first, we can make the student learn AI from the first year itself. From the first year itself, we can make the student as an AI engineer in the third year. Why not I'm telling as a fourth year is in the third year if he is full-fledged developed, full-fledged learned as an AI, how to use an AI, then he can develop his own AI board and he can make a startup company. He can build the opportunities for others also. Next, reskilling and lifelong learning will become an essential. Yes, it's not this learning of AI will not stop here itself because we know that AI will update itself by each and every word by level. So how can we tell that learning of AI? I have mentioned some different types of courses to learn AI, but this is not the end. But this is not the end. Still more and more is there. Here we can't go as a competitor with AI because we developed AI. Humans will never update, but AI will update. So here later on, we and AI should must and should work together rather than making as a competition. Okay, then compete humans and AI will compulsorily work together. Next, future of AI in agriculture, precision farming, autonomous agriculture robots, AI-based pest disease recognition, smart irrigation, source optimization, climate resilient agriculture, and AI-driven decision support system. These are emerging research frontiers: AGI, Neuro AI, explainable AI, sustainable and green AI, human AI collaboration. So here, to conclude, the future of AI is not about replacing human, it is about augmenting human intelligence to solve humanity's greatest challenges. Do you agree with it? Future of AI is not about replacing humans because we and AI is going to work together should work rather than competition. So to conclude, artificial intelligence has undergone an extraordinary transformation. The field has progressed from symbolic reasoning to expert systems to machine learning, deep learning, and today's foundation models. So, however, in remarkable advances, AI is still far from achieving human level general intelligence. I strongly agree with this. Though AI is receiving remarkable advances, it is still far from achieving human level general intelligence. The future of AI still The future of AI will not only simply depend on building larger models, building larger models will depend on developing systems which can trustworthy, explainable, ethical, sustainable, and aligned with human values. Coming to the coming to future of AI in employment. Historically, every technological revolution has automated some certain tasks while simultaneously creating new opportunities. But coming in AI also will undoubtedly automate repetitive, routine, and data-intensive activities. Entirely new professions are already emerging, including AI engineers, data scientists, AI ethicists, AI auditors, prompt engineers, human AI interaction specialists. The workforce of the future will increasingly consist of operating between intelligence and not but the critical challenge is not job replacement, but workforce transformation through continuous reskilling and lifelong. As educators and researchers, we should have a responsibility to prepare future generations for this AI-enabled world. So the last word from my is the ultimate here in question is not whether the machine can think, but humans and machine can think together for betterment of the society. Thank you. So the last word from me is thank you for giving me this opportunity. Artificial intelligence is one of the humanity's most and powerful tools. Its impact will depend on how wisely we design and employ it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for an insightful and enriching session on the foundations of AI. Now I request the participants whether if you have any queries, you can ask ma'am now. Anybody have any queries means you can kindly raise the query now. Yeah, I guess all the participants understand the concepts clearly. So I thank you, ma'am, once again for participating in this FDP and sharing your expertise with our participants. Uh, Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Okay, participants, I will post the feedback link into the group chat now. Please fill that feedback link. Thereafter, you can leave. Okay, please wait for the feedback link.
you. Ma'am, shall I leave, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you can leave.
Prasanna ma'am, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, bye. Bye.
Okay, feedback link is posted in the chat box. Please submit the feedback before leaving this meeting.